So I'm here today at Xtrax in Hastings with the young people here. I'm really delighted because I'm about to present them with a cheque for £25,000. For me, this is such an important, useful area in the community. It's a drop-in centre for young people between the ages of 16 and 24 in Hastings. They get a hot meal, somewhere to go, they can play games, they support each other, and they do some really vital work here, helping them back into work and all sorts of things. So if you're out there and you're thinking, oh, I live in the area, I'd quite like to volunteer, they're always looking for volunteers, they're always looking for funding, they need a new pool table for starters, but apart from that, what a fantastic venue for young people and a great drop-in centre in Hastings. Ian, I just had a look round, met some of the young people here, it's fantastic.
Oh,
tell me what you do with these young people.
Okay, well, Xtrax is basically a drop-in
Yeah.
and advice hub for young people aged 16 to 24. They can just walk in, sit down, chill out,
And get some nice cake.
Yeah,
yeah.
There's home-cooked food always available for £1, and they can do their washing and all the little practical things, or they can just chill out, as I say.
Yeah.
But beyond that, if they wish, we're here to sort of help and support and offer guidance towards a range of issues that sort of affect young people, say with housing, education, getting into employment, and that can start with even things like making sure they've got their national insurance number.
Yeah. How often do you open and what hours do you open?
Okay, we open Monday, Wednesday and Friday, and Monday and Wednesday we're 4 till 7.
But you come in a bit early today.
We have today.
We're here.
Yeah, but we do actually open earlier on those days, and that's time for one-to-one work with young people, which may often be accompanying them to the council to talk about housing options.
Yeah.
Or it could be maybe we've made a referral into an agency that might help a young person with, say, with stress or anxiety.
Sure.
And when you make a sort of referral like that, often these young people have been through these things before. They've been involved possibly with CAMS or other agencies. But when you just say to someone, well, go to this group and they'll help you, they're still, if you're suffering, it is, you've got anxiety or depression or anything like that. So we find often we can sort of help them with that.
So what are you going to do with the £25,000 of funding that you've got from me?
Yes, well, thank you very much, Katie, for that, because without that, all this just comes to a halt. And
Which is slightly worrying, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't any disrespect to our other funders, which is all been fantastic. But what you've done for us at the moment is just really helping us over this hurdle that we're going through at the moment.
Yeah.
And it helps us to sort of continue that journey with young people that can just start with them coming in saying hello, not saying anything for a few weeks, and then later we find out, they start to build a relationship with them. And that's where Xtrax scores, really. We actually spend time with the young people.
But how did you get into all this?
Well, I started volunteering actually at Xtrax a few years ago. I was a building trade background myself, and I sort of met quite a few young lads as I got older, and I could see the difficulties they were having. And I do think that it is more difficult now than it used to be on a very practical level in terms of even getting a tenancy on a flat, guarantors. If a young person has a black mark against them for a phone contract, it can really make things very difficult.
And I noticed the police officers here today.
Yes,
so, and they seem to be quite relaxed.
Yes, it is something that we hope to develop, closer sort of relations, because we all want the same thing, basically. And that is that everyone can just get along, be happy and sort of productive members of our community, really.
Exactly.
And we do think of Xtrax as like a community. We do work with other agencies, and we do our soup wagon, which takes food out once a week to like the street community.
Well, I think you do some amazing work here, so it's a real privilege for me to be able to.
Well, thank you so much for the support, Katie. Thank you very much.